If Houston were to make that decision, it would be them saying, we can't win with this guy in the way that you wind up using this guy. Now, if he winds up in Philadelphia, here's the problem. It's going to be James Harden's team if James Harden shows up, especially if he's brought in by the new guy that runs everything, who, when he said goodbye to the last job, said how glad he was to have James Harden in his life. Can you just turn over the Sixers to James Harden if you're going to keep Simmons or Embiid? Because those two dudes have been told that that team was theirs. How do you figure this out? Like, I see why Houston might want to trade him. I don't think it would be a good idea for Philadelphia.
Well, you know basketball, okay? And you know the history of basketball. So what is your comparison point for a guy of his excellence where you go around the league and you'll get a lot of people saying, not sure if I can work with him, not sure if I want him. When you're talking about not just MVP caliber talent, you're talking about excellence at scoring that doesn't know a whole lot of precedence.
I mean, is Wilt Chamberlain the closest thing that we got to an answer on that one? And I think that Wilt winds up getting a bad rap, but the argument that people made about him was he could put up all the numbers, but how much winning could you actually do with him? I also don't know how much of James Harden and the teams that he was on not doing the winning, how much of that was about him, or how much of that was the decision made by the coaches about the system that they wanted to put around him. Is there a different way to do this with him? Because he was young, but Oklahoma City had him as a number 3 option, and that worked too.